Hey everyone.
Hello. That was a fast 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Took me off guard.
They're getting faster. Alright, so we're streaming on a weird day today because today we have...
Tatsu.
Me?
Yeah, we have you.
Hi. Yeah.
So
go by
who
a
the hell
lot
are
of-
you?
I go by a lot of names. But Tatsu is probably what they're gonna be calling me. I speedrun this game. I've been speedrunning this game for over 2 years. I live, breathe, and eat this motherfucking video game at this point. So yeah, I'm happy to hang out whenever anyone else plays it.
And
Where can people find you?
The most relevant place would probably be my Twitch, where I regularly speedrun this, which would be twitch.tv/dististik.
I will link your stream in the description that no one will see.
I will.
For this
So,
game...
what's your current time?
My-
Bleep, shut up, the big boy's talking now.
My best time on easy right now is 25:04. My best time on insane is a 28 something.
Goddamn.
Alright. So, I guess we will talk about routing differences.
Yeah, it's fine.
What difficulty will you play on, Sean?
I thought about doing hard, which is doable in a reasonable amount of time for me, but it'll be super repetitive, so I'm just gonna go on normal.
Alright.
Understandable.
I have a couple of attempt messing around with things runs. There was a couple bosses I wanted to practice before I started.
Going to be interesting because most casual players will use healing items, and that is unheard of from my perspective. I forgot those existed.
I forgot how fewer enemies there are in normal mode,
Oh yeah.
because I almost always run on either hard or insane. I've played through this game far too many times, and I'm not even a speedrunner.
It's a good game.
Hey, the Mapoli.
Mm-hmm. Technically,
So-
it's first appearance.
What is this game, Sean?
This is Momodora, RUTM, Reverie or something, Under the Moonlight.
Reverie Under The Moonlight? Yeah.
That's it. And, this is it. Alright, so that was, Momodora 4.
That was the whole game.
Yep. Alright, so, unlike the first two, or the first three rather, it's kind of Dark Soulsian in its combat philosophy. You have a dodge roll, therefore it's Dark Souls. You have a
Oh.
leaf, which you can do single attacks or you can combo them together. And if you press jump and roll at the same time, you can do a roll jump, which is a speedrun tactic and you never actually need it in regular gameplay.
Luckily, because it's literally frame perfect to get
Mhm.
full jumps.
It's handy in some situations, but it's almost not worth it because pulling it off is frame perfect, like Tatsu said.
Yeah, it's.
I think you- Yeah. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, as human, you usually don't do it as much, but as soon as you get the cat orb and start playing the game as the cat, which a little bit of spoilers, but we will be a cat.
It's in the trailer.
But once you get the cat orb, anytime you are moving sort of, I guess in like a flat terrain, you'll be roll jumping every single time you hit the ground,
Mhm.
which is, I would say we roll jump at least 100 times every run if you want to go as fast as you can.
Mhm.
So I did my homework as well, and as far as I could tell, the most optimal strategy to speed up and use this technique would be underwater, because
I'm
you
not-
move slow as molasses underwater.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. It's best to just do normal runs rolls underwater, since roll jumps are actually slower than rolling. It's just,
Yeah. No, what I mean is if you also want to get vertical momentum.
yeah. Then it would be really great to use it underwater.
And another new ability we have are arrows, which we can use with one of the shoulder buttons, and we can also charge
Arrows
it
are
and
nice.
do a try attack kind of a thing. And we can power those up eventually as well in multiple ways. And that's our save point. Just like Momodora 2 and 3.
This game takes the Momodora 3 approach when it comes to items, that you can buy specific items, and also bosses start dropping items depending on how you beat them.
There's also a lot more stuff like passive effects and things of that nature. And getting poisoned is super easy. But we're on normal. Health doesn't even matter.
I've been playing easy a lot recently, so that looks like a tiny amount of health to me.
I think when I played it the first time I played on hard or normal, I don't remember. I know I did not play on easy.
I remember I tried to play it on hard and got frustrated because this game is f***ing hard.
It is hard for newcomers to the game.
And that's our first health upgrade.
Yeah.
And also compared to Momodora 3, this takes a step back to Momodora 2 in terms of level design. It's more of a Metroidvania than 3 was, but less than 2.
I'm sorry, I used health items.
It's fine, they're there for a reason. I'm just not used to seeing them. I forget
All
where
right.
some of them are now.
So a big thing we've been wondering about in like the first 3 games or so is what is any of this? Do you happen to know the Momodora lore between all the games?
So Ardian likes to be very FromSofty about his lore and secretive about specific things, but from what we can gather, in this game at least, the plot's a little straightforward. You're going to go solve a curse that's infected your town, and as a priestess. So yeah, other than that, it's kind of all over the place. I've done my fair share of theorizing about. Good job.
I forgot the spikes were there. And that's what a death looks like.
Yeah.
It was a death.
Unless you need the stars, I think you can just roll past the big guy, get the item, roll back.
I don't even need the item. We know it's there now.
Yeah.
I can move on.
But the item has lore.
It
Well,
does.
You should have read it.
I know.
I thought this was 100%.
No, that's annoying. There's well, we'll see in a little bit. There's a collectible.
Video blacked out for me, but I have the YouTube open on the side, so...
Yeah.
Are you still good, Tatsu?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It just flashed for a second, but I assumed that was my terrible internet catching up more than anything.
It's fine, I'm just watching it on the side on YouTube. I have a better frame rate there anyway.
I like this game's sound design too much to not watch it on Discord.
I still have the sound from the game. I just don't have the video. But the sound is like 10 seconds delayed now.
It's
Excellent.
Or the video rather.
It's a mechanic.
Yeah.
Alright, and down here we have our collectible of the game, if I can find it. There we go. Ivory
Fun
Bug.
fact.
There are 20.
Yeah. Fun fact about Ivory Bugs is they actually are animated. They have 20 years of animation.
Oh.
Huh.
They're tiny, and you never see those frames of animation, but they are animated.
Alright, here's the most important character in the game.
I love the spider. Don't
Me
kill
too.
him.
I would never kill the spider, he gives us stuff.
Good.
I think I killed it.
Well,
Oh, no.
you're a monster.
I totally am.
Now he won't go sell you stuff in the cinder chambers.
It was my first playthrough, okay?
By
I
the
killed
way,
everything I saw.
if I mash
I
through
played it
text or forget to
I
talk to
played it like
someone,
Bleep
yell at
plays
me.
Momodora 1. I kill everything.
Oh yeah, I went back and beat it for anyone interested in that.
Mm.
Have you played all three, or the three other ones, Tatsu?
I've only played 3 other than RUTM.
You
Two
should
is
play.
good.
You should play 2 at least. It's
I
One is a
will eventually try to. 1 seems like a video game.
it sure is a video game.
Uh-huh.
You could watch me get mad at it for like a half hour.
Oh great. Sounds... I'm so used to speedrun that I forgot this is the intended way to go around this. I'm like, oh yeah, you can do that, huh?
See, I'm teaching you. Damn it.
That was a damage boost. That was planned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damage boost.
As a jump extender.
Alright, so a big mechanic of this game is that there's bosses, a lot more bosses in the other games, and if you beat a boss without getting damaged, you get a special item. I super want this item, so I'm gonna give this at least a few attempts. I want this item and the next item for sure. And you may recognize her from 3.
Oh, was she?
She was a statue in 3, yeah.
Oh. You know more than I do.
Now you find out why she is a statue.
Yeah.
Aw. So yeah, you can get a quick kill if you hit a very specific spot while that move happens.
Yeah.
Does Artie know how that works yet? Oh, I got poisoned.
One
Just
knows.
damage.
We've
Good
yeah.
damage.
We assume a lot, but we have no idea because it doesn't make sense. There's a lot about Artie in this game that he himself does not understand. He's like, sure, that works, I guess.
It's Game
It's a
Maker
feature.
magic.
Game Maker is good, actually. I love this engine.
Yeah, he managed to
Game
port it.
Maker can be good.
He managed to port it to like every console. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Every console that matters.
But the idea behind the quick kill is if you hit the tail moving at maximum velocity with a fully charged arrow, it'll amplify the damage and hit the orb multiple times, so you kill her in one hit. You don't know why it does that, but it does.
I don't know why I'm
It
not
does
shooting
make
the
sense
orb.
in physics.
Another fun fact is you are completely safe if you're right up against her and just duck every time she goes for an attack.
Oh, even the ball?
Yeah, she won't do the lunge attack if you're too close to her.
Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. Alright,
No,
so- and there's the statue.
a lot of yeah. I didn't think about it. I just sort of went along with it. I'm like, yep, this is a game. I like video game.
Now I wonder where the Guardian of the Garden is
And
that
now
we fight in Momodora 3.
we have poison arrows, so our arrows leave a fart cloud. And
Nice.
it can poison us, and it probably will at some point. It's super easy to do.
I used to do it all the time, but now I am overly cautious of anything.
I like Ardene's names.
They're very good.
Is it Ardeen or Ardine?
I don't know. To be completely honest.
Shoot him a PM.
How do you
Hey, what's your name?
And he will just write it to you in text and you still don't know what it is.
So, in hard mode, there's an enemy in this area, and
Yeah,
she'll snipe you really easily.
she's the rich witch. Because if we don't get 80 before her, we kill her and she drops way too much money.
The M-Force is actually like maybe the third or second hardest place in the game on insane mode, and even more so if you're speedrunning.
Yeah, I'd honestly say, on Insane at least, it's the hardest area. just because a lot of it is dictated by randomness, and it's difficult to get used to all of the patterns if you don't play the game a whole ton.
What does the difficulty level in this game change? We haven't talked about that at all because people don't know this game. Okay.
So, on easy, or rather, yeah, on easy you get maximum health and start with 2 passive items, one that increases your iframes and one that passively heals you. On normal, it's the same as easy, but you start with maximum health and you don't get passive items. Hard, you get less health and more enemies appear. And on insane, you get the same enemy placement as hard, but with 1 health.
Oh,
I always forget about that dog.
He's a boy.
Bleep, the other day you told me that insane is the perfect difficulty level for you on this?
I said hard.
Oh, hard. Okay. I can get behind hard. I could never get behind insane. 1 hit is just...
Yeah, it's tricky. Fortunately, vitality fragments do still upgrade your health. It's just the hard starting health.
So you might survive a poisoning for like an extra second.
Yeah.
So if you
might
play
be able to run into an enemy 1 time.
So if you're used to playing hard mode, the beginning area is probably harder than the later areas?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those imps just love to snipe you.
Yeah, they are consistently more
they're sentient.
dedicated. Yeah.
I remember really disliking the ravens.
They don't do anything. They just go caw.
Cute boys.
Also to the chat, hi Marta, hi Moon.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Oh yeah, Millie couldn't join us for the stream, so we have to say hi to her like every minute. Hi Millie.
Hello, Millie.
Aww.
So, tell me all the things I'm doing wrong.
All the things you're doing wrong?
Yeah. Oops.
On this screen, on the screen you died on, we usually just roll to that dog and either jump over the second one or roll jump over it because
Oh, wait, I'm not in the boss yet.
Getting hit and dying, yes, those are also both things. I haven't seen this game played casually in quite a while, so it's interesting to see how people go at it again. I'm assuming you're in go for at least all of the vitality factors that aren't out of the way, or
The ones I can remember for sure.
all right.
I think
So
I
it
know
might
where they all
be a
are.
little close to a AVIB run then.
Whoa.
So,
Tricky.
so how do you feel when you compare casual run to speed run? Like looking at this, does your head hurt already?
No, it's interesting. Anything, I definitely fall more to the sort of group of players that enjoy watching people suffer through my speed game. So seeing Bleep die at things that I have a very easy time boosts my ego quite a lot.
I'm just gonna mention really quick, I have an insane no items run against Fennel. So there.
What?
Sure. I mean, I've done that as well, but
Tell us about Fennel on the speedrun.
right now we beat her in 5 seconds, and Googler is crack theorizing a way to beat her faster.
Fennel is my favorite boss. And, like,
She's so
one of my
good.
favorite bosses in video games, honestly. So, it's tragic to me that you can beat her in, like, nothing.
Yeah, it's, because you get all of the boss items in a speedrun, they kind of make Fennel a bit of a joke. She's the last of the sort of Metroidvania bosses we go for.
I definitely didn't show it off in Momodora 3, but it's very easy to get boss items and in-game items to basically make everything completely insignificant. You can do that in this game too.
I mean, we did it on one boss. If you remember, just jumping down and let your ghost take care of everything.
That's true. We're gonna do that to another night in this one, actually.
Are you
Spoilers.
Are you gonna go for the sparse strat in or rather, I should ask which route you're even going for because I'm not even sure.
I'm going roughly the speedrunning route from like what I remember
Okay.
from speedruns a year ago.
No worries.
Mainly just because I want to say Fennel for last.
Understandable.
Alright, so this boss is going to have a very unique strategy. Speedrunners, take note.
I think I sorry.
This is my
That is
patented boss strategy.
that is actually one of the strats you can do for the run. You usually don't pop your crystal seed here, but you can just sit in the corner and spam arrows because that's actually not too slow. Although meleeing him is definitely faster.
And here's the
So-
boss.
Yeah. This is a Metroidvania game, so you play against a giant woman and slap her in the titties.
Of course, as you do.
Uh-huh. Bloodstain
You-
did it too.
Bleep, do you know the inputs for the fairy?
I do. I was just about to show that off. So remember the Konami code from the other games? Well,
Mhm.
from one of them at least. It's not working.
Up, down, left, right.
Uh-huh.
It's
Why
the
won't it
VA
work?
part that is the confusing bit.
Well, you don't have to do the VA part.
Yeah,
you
there you go.
There you go.
I was doing it too fast, I think.
Alright, so what is she doing?
That.
Oh, she's doing this, right.
Yeah.
Nice big flip up laser. There we go.
Just a helpful attack there. It's not super useful on every boss because it's random where she shoots down, but on Luella, it's extremely helpful because she's fucking huge.
Her,
When I played for the first time, I was
her
trying really
hitbox.
hard. I was trying really hard to kill her without taking damage.
Mhm.
And her was not the problem, it was the little guy who
Yeah.
posing a
So
threat.
the Mocha actually jumps around randomly, just like the imps do. So you gotta be careful. He's a little punk ass bitch a lot.
Alright, so we got my favorite item, and I'll show that off here very shortly.
Pokemon patches are cool. Hey, Kath.
Hey, buddy.
I have a picture of
good.
Calf on my wall. Cuddling with Kaho.
Fun fact. According to Ardian, that is the canon ship.
Ha! 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 I like to smoke the weed. Drink the blood.
Did you play Space Funeral yet, Tatsu?
I haven't yet, no.
Why did we bring you on the...
Alright. Not actually gonna go this way, but I'm gonna go up here so I can show off the Bachman patch. And here it
what?
is. Oh wait,
You gotta...
wrong one. Just stand there for a second.
Definitely a way to do that was.
Aw. Okay, let me do that again, but on the right item.
How do healing items work in this game?
They are flasks from Esther's flasks from Dark Souls.
Yeah, essentially.
Nice.
So you get a limited amount of them, and they refresh for save points.
Yeah. There's also,
I know I'm asking the stupid questions, but we're so deep into speedrunning and expecting too much from the viewers, I guess. So I want the dumb questions to be solved as well.
It's alright. There's also, later in the game,
There we go.
an extra healing item. I forget what the fuck's called because I play in Korean. But it is, it fully restores your health instead of just doing a percentage of it.
I forget that too. Let's go underwater.
What about the other consumables, like the one you have equipped right now?
So
that's the
one
patch.
one he has now is the Bach patches, which make all of those blocks fall from the sky, like you saw.
Oh wait,
Mhm.
very
He
important
also
chest
has-
over here.
But it's
He
rather, do they
has-
also refill?
Yeah,
Mhm.
at the save points.
Alright.
So still seed, which boosts his
It's a
attack by
fuck you chest.
50%.
Is that the swag chest speedrunners go for if they're really confident in their run?
We actually don't go for any of the well, no, that's a lie. We go for on an insane 2 of the chests, and then on easy 3 of them in the grove.
Well, you know what you have to implement into your runs now.
Get the fuck you chest.
Yes. Hey, remember how every chest in Momo 1 was a fuck you chest?
Thanks, Artie.
It was different times.
I want to be hard, but I also want to really annoy the player. That's Momodora 1.
This game came out in 2016, by the way. 2016, yeah.
That sounds right. I don't
Same
know.
year as Valhalla, because those were like the 2 games I played that year because 2016 sucked.
Oh. 2016 is the year Doom came out, though. So, like,
I didn't play Doom.
We had a
doesn't
lot
count.
of strong years lately, to be honest.
yeah, honestly.
17, 18, and 19 have all been super good, and 19's gonna be even better.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited for me.
Are you going to turn it into a speed game as well if
Oh,
it plays well?
absolutely.
No questions asked, just you're just gonna do it.
Oh, yeah. We, the Momodora community is actually planning a blind race of it, the day it releases.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Make sure to spam those links. When does it release? Next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, 27th.
We got a flashlight.
Yeah. Oh, you bought that thing. Forgot.
Mhm.
That makes sense. That's probably helpful for finding hidden items, huh?
I don't need it, I just figured people would like to see the level.
Understandable.
Oh look, it's Sans from my favorite video game, Undertale.
It did come out after Undertale.
I know.
Now I'm kind of inside him talking to him. Undertale
wow.
was 2015.
Oh shit, huh? What's that? Wait. Huh.
And and Metal Gear 5. Like within the same month. I had like
Huh.
80 hours logged every 2 weeks for like a while after that.
Huh. That's interesting. I hadn't thought- I'm blowing my mind over here with facts and logic.
See,
The thing about Undertale is it's the best worst game I've ever played. Or rather, the worst best game I've ever played, because the play and the game itself is really, really good if you play it in a bubble,
Yeah.
far, far away from the community and the internet.
It's a. I would say it's a solid like 7 out of 10 RPG.
Mhm.
Does things really, really well. Would
That's the
not
game.
call it a masterpiece.
As the game itself, it's really good. The meta narrative is really nice. I don't know how well it works on consoles though. Haven't played the console version.
I don't know.
It's identical.
Yeah, but going out of the game and screwing around with your save file,
Oh, that's true.
or
I've thought about
checking.
it, actually like, in crashing the game intentionally. I don't know how that would work on console.
The thing is, they don't really do much of the save stuff.
Yeah,
Like, in
just
the
at
full game.
Last flowy phase.
Yeah, I was a little sad that they did more with it in the demo than they actually did in the end game.
Mm-hmm. I don't
The
know.
demo changing the pictures, that was... Whew,
Lisa's my favorite Undertale.
spicy.
Lisa.
Can I hit it from here? Oh, well, I have to unequip my
Oh.
thing. That's a really easy way to poison yourself.
You can also just hit it with your leaf.
I'm afraid. So yeah, on a hard and insane, there's like 3 times as many as those bat Medusa head things, and it makes this section really stressful because they're also random.
They used to spawn more frequently.
Oh,
Guardian
has
turned
been-
down the spawn rate because he realized that the spawn rate was very sadistic.
It's also not very fun.
Yeah.
And they love
Medusa
to,
head's another good enemy.
they love to spawn right where the exit points
Right
are too.
where we need to go.
Mhm.
It's a
And
nice
run over.
feature. I really like when they do that.
I think it says an item over here.
Yeah, it's the key to the
Oh,
White
that's
Leaf Memorial Park. I know this one because we need to get.
There's a second way to the park, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not intended, but if you go to the block that you're supposed to ride the elevator after Lula,
Mhm.
to unlock, and then you lock them in patches, it will still hit the lever, kind of like the
Oh,
shortcut in Cars
okay.
Castle. Yeah.
I'm gonna show off.
Oh,
shortcut
no,
later.
there's an item down there.
Yep, but it's
Mm,
we've got a morph ball tube, so we can't get there yet.
yeah. Marta has a good question.
Mhm.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about that too.
I'm gonna read it out loud. What do you guys think about the fact Cal has no dialogues? Does it help player immersion and empathy, or it could perfectly have her own dialogue lines?
I think she could have dialogue lines. I don't know. It's just a nice sort of.
I mean, the reason behind the silent protagonist is usually that you can immerse yourself into the character better.
Yeah. Although I don't know if it would make too much of a difference in this game.
I think it would be a little strange because you would write character on the character.
Oh, that is a good point.
I think it fits the aesthetic, personally.
Yeah.
Given
Yeah.
that, given what Kaho's actual mission is, that we don't quite know about until it happens.
Yeah. Which is
She's very no nonsense for a very good reason that we'll see.
good. I like this game's overall plot quite a lot. Did you guys, when you played Momodora 3, do the extra boss with Kaho?
I've done it once. I didn't do it at the stream though.
We weren't good enough during the stream. We got bad, I think.
One took a lot out of me.
And I got tired because it was 2 a.m.
Very understandable.
I like these enemies. I always like enemies with a suicide projectile.
Yeah.
Puzzles.
Sleep on that stream. Oh.
I watched a speedrun the other day, and there's that one speedrunner that plays with one hand.
Yeah.
Half coordinated?
He,
Huh?
yeah, half coordinated.
It could be.
He's the reason this game has like any amount of clout in the speedrunning community, to be
Mhm.
completely honest.
I would highly recommend his speedrun at SGDQ 2015, 2016, something like that. We'll have to be
I think
2016
Probably
or
2017 because probably 17 because the game came out in 16.
Mhm.
At least I think it was AGDQ 2016.
Mhm.
But it's a good run.
Hey, you know which
Much
character has
slower
no
than
fan
my
art?
past we go now. Oh.
This is my unique strategy for this boss as well.
And that's actually also one of the fastest ways to do this fight. That is an undodgeable laser, so we don't get the fuck out of there.
Oh, wait. I always just ducked and that worked.
So, that when she's charging that attack, you want to hit her with the melee so that she staggers.
Oh, okay. I always just ducked.
Otherwise,
Does she have a laser you can duck under?
yeah, the normal
Oh, okay.
laser just has the regular warning flash, but the big charging one will absolutely destroy you.
I never knew she had a second one.
Oh, that one killed me more than once in my first run. I didn't know you could actually stagger her, so I dodge rolled to her other side.
Just yell at me if that happens again.
Will do. For a while, this was the
Here it is!
laser. Hit her. You need to go up with me.
I'm fine.
We both
wait.
want you!
You have
I'm
plenty
fine.
of space. She's very easy.
I'm getting very unlucky.
Now she's doing the mechanic you never saw.
Uh-huh. This has never happened before.
I'm surprised because speedrunners hope for most of the time. It's a bunch of free melee hits.
I'm just too good.
RNG minute.
Also, with that cat mage, you can just hit her with one arrow and start the boss fight and she'll die.
Mother's warning you that you better not die as many times as a kitten.
The kitten's invincible.
Oh, by the way, item mechanic in this game, just as in Momodora 3, you cannot swap items mid-boss fight, and you also can only have how many equipped? 3? No, 2 items and 3 passives, right?
Right.
So, you can have 3 active and 2 passive, but you can actually change your items mid-fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
thought
even...
you couldn't open the menu.
No, you can open the...
It doesn't, it doesn't stop the fighting, right?
It should. It should pause like normal. Because I know, at least in the queen fight, if everything goes to absolute shit, we have a backup strat that involves us changing our items.
Really?
I didn't even care about getting this item, but here it is.
It's a really good item. It does so much damage. It is the strongest single hit attack in the entire game.
Nice.
Speedrunners, am I right? Alright, and that's our first
Really
crest
good.
fragment. By the way, we're trying to get 4 crest fragments.
Oh yeah.
Hope you knew
that. Something Bleep didn't do is to get to the castle to talk to the queen. There's a barrier in the way that will only open when we get 4 crest fragments. So we have 1 now.
Thanks for doing the speedrunning route, Bleep, in a show off stream.
Well, I mean, even in the speed run, we run up past the barrier. We just don't interact with it. So he could have easily. There's a box there. We could have easily interacted with it.
It's
You ruined it!
starting the stream over.
Is there a money route involved in the speedrun? Do you want
Yeah. Just for the Grove, we get on easy you get the 3 hidden chests, and on insane insane and hard you get the first 2 chests and then kill a few enemies so that you end up with 80, so that you can buy the crystal seed.
Anything else you need money for, or does the speedrun otherwise ignore it? Alright.
Because boss items are so good, after the crystal seed, we don't really need anything else, especially because Fennel drops a damage boosting item.
We're actually going to see item, or the item that you can actually buy that gives you the poison arrows, and it's like 1,000.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Oh.
currency is. So yeah, you super want those boss items.
Yeah, this is Mada says, no guys, this is the bleep way, and we're not watching a speed run, we're watching a bleep run.
Exactly. The right way.
It's interesting to say the least.
I'm teaching the community strats.
You see the magnets of the Kaho kitty? I might have to put one on this. That sounds adorable.
Oh yeah, Marta has made Momodora things. They are very good.
I need, honestly, Momodora merchandise.
Yeah, same.
Give me a second, I'll take a picture for you.
Please do.
I'm going the wrong way.
You are. It's well, I mean, you can still. I would recommend following
as well go.
this through because climbing back up isn't even.
I survived, and that's all that
Grinding.
matters.
And then you go down here.
Yeah, I think there's the
Oh wait, I think there's a
health
vitality
dude.
fragment, though.
Yeah. Oh shit. Where's your exploding guy? How did that happen? He must have thrown a bomb and hadn't gone off yet. After I
There
killed
you
him.
go. I sent a picture in our chat.
Oh, that's cute. I want that. I would put that on my fridge.
It's cross-stitched.
That's awesome. Yeah, the art style is super neat.
Yuri, you would love this game. You totally would. He's a Souls fanatic.
Ah, then yeah. This game is one of the few where Dark Souls inspired actually means anything. So,
Mhm.
I
It's
would recommend it.
Oh, we're here already.
it's also one of the 2D Souls games done right.
Yep,
Like
here it
Souls
is.
and Sanctuary is pretty
Oh.
shit. Fight me on that opinion.
I'm curious to see how you go about Lubella too.
Me too. Good.
Hey there, titty lady. Time for round 2.
He likes to die immediately. Okay, don't worry about getting it. Worthless item.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
Poison
it.
yourself.
See, die though.
You probably should unequip the poison arrows.
That was a demo. But they do damage.
If you're
To
the
yourself.
poison arrows are fine.
The poison arrows are fine, but not if you stand in the middle of the enemy's hitbox.
You make a compelling argument.
God damn
Usually
it.
don't want to keep triple attacking. The melee strat, speedrun wise, is to only do the first 2 hits of a combo and then release your arrows, and then do the next 2 hits, rinse and repeat.
Uh-huh. Okay, very good. She wants me dead.
I mean, just...
You're slapping her right in the titty. What do you expect?
She doesn't usually care this much.
She's still smiling.
Oh. No. Oh, fuck! So yeah, that's the gimmick of this one. She attacks you twice as much, and the battle arena becomes an instant death pit.
Yeah. Which is
Good
nice.
times. Mm-hmm. It makes the fight a lot more fun than the first
To
time.
be honest, I struggled less on this fight than I did on the first round fighter.
For least on Insane, this fight is a bit tricky because you can't get hit. On easy and normal and hard, it's one of the only fights you can get hit on. Because the item is literally worthless.
The floor was just breaking away when you rolled straight on it.
I didn't know it happened that fast.
Yeah. Well, it's whenever you trigger her second phase, which is anywhere from 25 to 50% health.
It triggered early for you. Because of course it did.
The laugh is the best case scenario.
I know.
It's hella kids.
It's my favorite attack.
It's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, I can't do it. Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Wait. Yay.
There you go.
That's not no hit. I don't know what item she drops now.
She drops the Torn Wrench, which restores a little bit of your health every time you kill something, which obviously in a speedrun perspective is garbage. But
yeah, but in the casual perspective, very good.
Oh yeah, it's super helpful in the casual perspective, because then now healing is infinite.
And we died. Knowing
where it can't.
Now it's the best part of the game. And we can't use our items.
Yeah. So I get used to her new body real quickly.
So Cat is significantly faster than how fast you move as a.
We're faster, our
hitbox is smaller. Do you ever leave the cat form again after this?
You have
in a speedrun?
The only downside to cats are that, to the cat form rather, is that if you do a regular roll on the ground, there's a lot of recovery frames after it, which makes it end up being actually lower than rolling as a human. But if you roll jump and then attack cancel that end of the animation, then that's not a problem.
Stop getting hit!
No, I forgot where I have to go.
Up.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Didn't you watch me run this not too long ago?
We got the cat sphere.
Yeah, now we can,
which now lives in our inventory forever. Yay, except for now we're stuck here.
We need cat form to get out of there.
And here. Ooh. Wait. There we go. I keep hitting the change element button. Alright. I think I want to go this way now, at least.
No, you would just keep going right if you're trying to just continue. I know that there's other items and junk you can get in this area, but I don't know where they are.
I know there's a health fragment somewhere, but oh well.
It's been a while since I've watched a Vib run, so I don't remember.
Oh yeah, here we go.
General question about Minoria. Have console versions been announced?
So they haven't been announced, but RDN has said that he's going to try to push them out after release. Nice. So I'd assume usual PS4, Xbox One, Switch.
Here's the health fragment path.
Oh, okay. Or, I think it's... Yeah, this should... It's something. I think these are the drill arrows, actually,
let's find out.
So, how many ivory bucks did you find so far?
1.
Nice. Is there anything special when you get 20?
You get an achievement, and you can sell them to the bunny garden keeper over here.
Oh, right. I remember there was a trading mechanic. It's been a year since I played this.
So it is the Vitality Fragment. I now do not remember where you get the drill arrows.
Boone says they wish they could slap
Wait.
some titties.
Oh, those are spikes.
Relatable. Yes, those are spikes. Did you save? Okay, good.
Great.
It's fine.
Time is money.
I had to come back here so I didn't get hit, see?
Nah, there you go.
See, I am good at video games.
I've played one or two.
Which one, too? That's way more than I played.
As far as I know, you've only played Momodora and Valhalla.
Those are the 2 video games I've played.
That's the only 2 that matter.
I won't bother going for the health fragment again. You've seen it.
I don't know. Seems like you could use any bit of help that you can get.
I'm fine.
You can also, you skipped it a couple times, but from there, if you go to the left, you can finish up the sort of side story with
Oh yeah.
Sans Undertale.
We can do that. We're a cat.
Best idle animation.
Honestly, though.
I forgot all about this part. Hey, Sans. Aw. I didn't use my Kaho stand. Really?
Yeah, it's just...
I will go to the wiki.
Yeah, I thought that there was more to it.
Me too.
I don't remember.
I might. Oh, maybe I have to come back later or something. I don't know. Who cares? It's
I don't
video
know.
games.
Epic Momo gaming.
Wait, no, no.
Good job.
Oops. It's so I can practice my jump rolls.
As cat, you gotta remember to attack at the end.
Do it. There we go.
Never mind, the Momodora wiki is garbage. Like, it's completely empty.
Called the fuck out.
What are you doing?
I don't- You're playing this.
Playing video games.
I think you are playing on the most up-to-date patch.
Cool.
Because now, whenever you do things that you need to be human as, instead of using your Kaho stand, you transform back into the human.
That's sad. Why was that changed?
I don't know. To be completely honest with you. That's the bunny garden keeper that you can sell the ivory bugs to.
So how many NPCs do you stop and talk to during the speedrun?
Intentionally? Intentionally, none of them. Unintentionally, occasionally we'll talk to the nuns or that girl.
Just because you were talking about the drilling arrows earlier, you can obtain them from the Spider Boy.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you.
Oh, so that's in the next area we're going to then.
Yeah. So it's worth mentioning that as a Metroidvania, you can do the 4 bosses that we're on ever since we beat Lubella 1 in any order.
Mm-hmm.
Bleep is just going through roughly the speedrun route.
I'm doing it exact as intended. This is actually a task playing right now.
Oh, is it?
Any other items you want to know something about before I close the wiki?
No, I think that would be the only one that I rather don't remember where it is.
Alrighty.
We just spent $15 to spend $15.
Thank you for donating to the church. So now I'm going to see if Bleep remembers this part of the rap, and if he doesn't, Cinder Chamber is going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a thing.
Oh, hey.
Squire. Are you going to do the extra boss in this game?
Do I need Fennel's item for that? I forget.
You don't need her item. I don't even remember if you need to kill her first. But you do need the item next to the save point in that room.
That's not it. I didn't know you could read that sign.
Oh, the item next to save point before Fennel, I meant. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this first one. That'll make coming back faster. Kind of. See ya.
There's significantly more skulls on that screen, I'm saying.
I think there's 2. Maybe 3?
I think it's either that or the room with the dogs where there's 5 skulls on screen.
When you're comboing your melee attacks, do they differ in damage? The single attacks?
Yeah, so they actually deal, each step deals more damage than the previous one. The third one dealing the most amount of damage. It's just that the one also has a ton of recovery and build-up frames, so we usually when we fight, we only do the first 2. But if in situations like Ubella's dive, we can time one to hit her. Or Frida also has a teleport move that we can time to hit her with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, hi Millie. Just a reminder.
Hi, Millie.
Hi, Millie.
So do you think, I've seen some promotional art. Do you think it's the same witch as this one in Minoria?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. It's definitely possible. Huh. I mean, it would be cool.
You think it would be rather a cameo appearance, or?
Well, because
Up here is this bonus
Minoria-
stuff, so we're not going to bother.
Minoria is supposed to take place after the bad ending of RUTM.
Oh, okay.
So, technically speaking, all of the characters and everything in this will also be in the world of Minoria. Just whether or not they actually show up is up for debate. There's also been a few things of like Artian teasing that at least to patrons he's teased a specific weapon, but in trailer there's also a tease of Fennel's sword.
I'm just watching the trailer again of Minoria.
Mhm.
Who would have guessed you'd also find a giant woman that you slap in the titties?
Alright, new area.
It's not even a joke anymore.
It's just what it is. Already knows what he's doing.
Look, we're not making the rules. It's just how Metroidvanias are supposed to be played.
Oops. Oops. This area is mean.
So Cinder Chambers is cool.
It's just mean.
I will lay on the unfortunate truth after he beats the boss of the area.
My name is Bleep, Lord of Oopsies.
This is an oopsie run.
Oh, I have a lot of those.
So, when would you reset a run?
I'm sorry, my
Especially-
internet cut out for a little there.
Oh, sorry. When would you reset a run?
Depends on where I know that there's time save or not. On easy now, honestly, I'll reset if I don't get the Eddie a quick kill.
Wow, that's already pretty early on. Would,
That's, I'm sorry?
so the speedrun is around 25 minutes, right? So would you also consider resetting if it's mid-run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I, like, get hit by arsonists or, die trying to do a trick that we affectionately call eat, I'll reset a run.
Mhm.
The eat is right at the very end, so that's very
Especially because it is such a short run, I guess it's more forgiving to resets than other games.
yeah.
Because there's a speedrunner from Spain that I follow for quite some time, she's called Yuchi, and she stopped having fun with the games she played because of all the resets, so she has a strict no reset policy.
Yeah, that makes sense. For a little while, what I would do is I
And
stopped
boss.
comparing against my personal best,
Mm-hmm.
because that it was difficult seeing like even just plus 0, because it's like that. Well, I could save that instead. And since I've started comparing to things like either a goal or my average squints in playing this game, it's become much more enjoyable again.
Oops.
Bleep over here in the back. I'm helping.
I am helping.
Cat's doing all the heavy lifting.
Fine, I'll melee. See, this is what happens when I melee.
So a fun thing about Cat is her melee hit can also stagger the boss like yours can, which from a casual perspective, sure, that's fun. From a speedrun perspective, that can fuck up some of your combos, which is less than great.
Wait, I kind of wanted this item. Oh well.
Fortunately, you can buy it. I think.
Yeah.
Even from the same area.
I think it's at the end of the game, but I don't remember.
Is it?
I think this is a fight that I grinded until I got it perfect, because he told me that I super want this item.
Mm-hmm. You do.
It's super good. It's the pocket incensory.
Mm-hmm. It basically powers up your arrows without the poison effect, so you don't have to worry about hurting yourself.
Nice.
You can tell her no when she gets mad at you.
Do you know the Easter egg with Kath here?
I don't.
Talk to her a couple more times after
Okay.
this.
She just doubles in size and you slap her on the titty.
I'm trying to remember if I ever saw anything here, so... Alright. Talk.
And then it should be 2 more times, and you'll get the Easter egg.
I hope it's gay.
You can, yeah.
Yes!
It was very good.
Do it again. Yes!
Let's hang out now!
Let's get out of here.
Let's make this Valhalla.
So,
And- The best.
you're now at the very bottom of the Cinder Chambers.
Mhm.
Normally, what you do in a speedrun route is get the warp crest before you go down here, so you don't have to climb all the way out. Guess what we do? So,
We.
time to climb the fuck out of here.
So, can you see the crests in here?
I now remember that I definitely killed the spider because you also called me a monster when I streamed it. But it looks super funny when you slap the spider.
No, the spider.
But it looks so fun. He's just dangling.
He just swings like a pinata.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
A black pinata.
I know, it's pretty
Bleep did it for the health fragment.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also a key in this.
I think there's something. I don't remember that. Cinder Cave.
Yeah, I don't remember where the key
Oops.
leads to.
Me neither.
You can also attack that wall there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bug.
20 frame animation.
Yeah.
Really like to see them.
Oops.
Don't
do that.
I saw the barrels and I knew what was going to happen. I also knew what you would say.
Nothing happened.
No, of course.
Just another oopsie.
And then here's the spider, I think.
Yep. What's up?
You can buy the drilling thingy for 500.
Aww. Oh well. Don't need it.
The
But super
drill
wanted.
make the quick kill. If you do Game Plus, not even a little bit difficult.
Oh, right. This game has New Game Plus. What does it change?
It adds enemies, even on hard and insane. And enemies deal 1 point of damage more to you.
Alright.
So, speedrunners didn't know about that second file. So after a while of doing a lot of New Game Plus easy runs and using the same save file, people got hit by 1M and died. And like,
Do I want? Let's do the. Oh, there's a Cinder Key door, I think.
But you also keep all the items you obtained from the previous
yeah,
one?
all of the items except for the crest fragments, the no, I think you keep the upgrade, so just the crest fragments.
Cool.
Oh wait, just stay there.
You can melee them.
They're just like in the other moves.
Rude. I forget what's even over there.
It is, I'm sure
Oopsies.
it's an item.
Didn't we get a dash jump?
Yeah, if you hit the dodge roll button midair, you dash.
That's right. I was trying to double tap, and I was like, why isn't this working?
Speedrun wise, as cat, once you get this, you'll roll jump, attack cancel, and then air dash, and do that over and over and over again, because that is stupidly fast.
It sounds also stupidly painful for your hands.
You do get used to it, fortunately enough.
It's just
You
like,
do get used to the pain.
it's just like 90 inputs, it's fine.
Frame perfect.
It is perfect, yes.
It's gonna be a super... Oh, it's a 6.
Be more grateful.
I think that stops
Oh.
the,
Yeah, the crushy balls.
Owned.
Way to own that witch.
Got him.
I just like knocking things into obstacles. It's always good in video games.
Very cathartic.
So, when was the last time you saw this climb?
Probably last time I watched an AVIB run, because they do the bosses in a different order.
Uh-huh. What does it stand for?
All Vitality Fragments, Ivory Bugs, and bosses.
Oh, so basically 100%?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
only reason that it's not 100% is because we don't get every chest, we don't get every item, and we unlock less of the map than 80%.
Alright,
that's
everyone sing.
It's ladder boss.
Snake Eater!
You can jump up ladders too. Is it faster to jump up ladders?
Significantly, yes.
Snake never did this.
Immersion ruined.
Time to fight best boss.
Wait, don't you actually have a Snake Eater video of this on your channel?
That sounds like something I would make.
Yeah. Scrolling through your channel now.
If you do mess up the quick kill, or not quick kill, rather, the perfect item on Fennel here, you can just pick up the same item if you still want to use it.
I don't know if I'm gonna even attempt the perfect Fennel or not. It's not easy.
It is tricky, yeah. Especially without the pocket sensory, because you know you can't stunlock her.
Right, where's that? Oh, it's down here.
Down there. And then there's an ivory bug
Let's cat it up.
and a.
By the way, Bleep, when will you make the 100 subscriber special?
I keep meaning to do that. There's soft tissue, it does that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used it.
Yeah, I didn't know it had an effect until I told a friend of the extra boss.
Jesus, the shit you have on your channel. You could be a variety YouTuber. I just saw the music theory video.
That stuff I have public too.
Yeah.
Do I want to try it? Alright.
I mean, you can go for it.
We're going all out. No! Oh well.
Yeah, speedrun wise, that's now faster. But we don't play on this patch, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, version difference and speedruns.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Luckily, it's really easy to down patch, at least on Steam. Because Ardian loves us and made a beta patch with the old version.
Cool. Also, hey, your favorite boss fight?
Yep.
This is far good.
Oh, you're not on your second phase yet. Ignore me.
I love just like the simplicity of this boss.
Mhm.
She has like 3 attacks, but she's still really, really good.
Super Salty too.
Yeah. She reminds me a lot of Bloodborne's Lady Maria.
Here's her extra combo moves. Oops. Well, we saw
I
it.
mean, this had to be inspired by Souls bosses.
Honestly, yeah.
Because even the animation for applying stuff to the sword is the same as it is in the Souls games.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you look at all of just the, like, items have charges and,
You poisoned yourself, Bleep.
Yep.
I am almost certain you will die if you don't heal yourself.
Oh yeah.
Die to the poison tick.
That's Bleep saying whoops.
All right, I'll do it. I think that's all that's gonna help me right now.
Don't forget sparse thread.
I should probably uncap. That's usually helpful too.
You beat this as a cat.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to be here for 40 minutes. Would you fuck off?
You also probably want the health item.
No. I won't need it now.
When health items are unnecessary crutch. Real men go in there and just pop off all their boss items and beat Fennel.
Oh yeah, you have to move first.
So
This-
about
this
those health items, by the way.
That was a very interesting interpretation of how you're supposed to kill her quickly.
Oops.
I just want an oops compilation right now.
I'm very good at using items.
So,
Mm-hmm.
if you'd like to use the Bachman match after this fight starts, I would recommend staggering her into.
Oh,
the
you have to use it
second phase
before.
first,
Fuck.
using- Yeah.
That's the dumb
If
trick.
you'd like to use the Bachman patches first, then you have to do it before you start the fight.
Oops.
As
Because you
much
missed
as
it.
I'd love to watch you continue suffering,
Wait, I didn't do that right at all. This is my favorite boss.
You just poisoned yourself to speedrun to death.
Mhm.
Save those frames. Does
Wait.
the speedrun ever go for a safety save? Or are you so optimized that you just...
on
for
Insane,
Nova.
you go for safety saves. On Easy, it rarely ever die on Easy.
Alright.
Wasn't close
You
enough.
heard that, Bleep?
Wasn't close enough.
Rarely ever die. Okay, I should stop bashing you now.
To his credit, the other, I think it was either last week or the week before, I was watching the number 2 runner. He was practicing Easy and he accidentally picked normal. And he died to a mimic in Cinder Cheers, so... to Bleep's credit, it can happen to anyone. At this. Easiest boss in the game right here.
Yep.
Does being cursed count as taking damage?
Nope.
Alright.
The way that, at least prior to the patch that Bleep is playing on, the way that it quantified taking damage is just your health changed. Now it's specifically if you lose health. The reason the former was less helpful is
Healing.
because, yeah. Exactly.
Doing it. Aw. I thought I could
Don't
pop one
need
off.
a healing item.
I don't.
Not necessary stretch.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
So by how much is the damage amplified when you take the damage multiplier?
For yourself for higher difficulties.
Just now on normal mode, the blue thingy he's using.
You'll dealing 150% damage. Instead of
Oh, that's cool.
100%. Yeah. The item that Fennel drops increases it to, I think, either 200 or 300%.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it quite powerful.
The boss killer.
Oh yeah. I think the only boss to use it for now is the Queen.
Because you fight Fennel last.
Yeah, well, there's one boss before the Queen, but using the item before the fight, and because it does damage to you, so to get the perfect boss item, you'd have to use it before the fight. By the time you actually get in hits, you have to be very fast and get pretty good luck, because it is a little bit RNG dependent. Or you can just not bother. Because it's, I think, like a second slower to not use the item.
Gotcha.
Oh, what's that in the top left
First
corner?
try,
That's a
good
healing item.
Yeah. When I
The one that you
edit,
didn't need.
when I edit everything else out, it's gonna be my first try. All right, now we have an extra layer to our arrow attack.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Eventually.
didn't charge it all the way, but it is there.
but it takes forever. There we go.
Yeah.
So what does it do?
I just showed it.
Instead of your triple attack being a fan like that, you rapidly shoot 3.
Cool.
Why can't I warp?
You don't have the warp fragment yet.
Aww. Where's the warp fragment
I told
again?
you don't have the warp. It's in the grove.
Oh, okay. I remember. Hope everyone likes seeing things again in Metroidvanias.
Loving it.
I'm beginning to think it was a very good idea.
You're here because I forget the entire game. I have to go around to go back down, don't I?
You can go down.
Oh,
from
guess
there.
not.
It's an elevator.
Cool.
You can also, if you wanted to, up there to the left is the item that.
I don't need it. I don't need anything.
Big whip of the place. Oh, you can also give tissue to Choir now.
Oh yeah.
To unlock her effect.
I'm only laughing in agreement.
We'd never laugh at you, but
That's good. She's fine.
so now if you'd like, you can go fight the extra boss.
Mm-hmm. I'll do that after I grab the last shard. What the hell is that? It didn't want me to be in the menu.
No one ever said Game Maker was perfect.
Get on the. There you go.
Goodness.
Stop hurting the kitty.
You took quite a bit of damage, don't you?
A little bit.
Do you know how to? Did you already beat the night?
Yep.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Hey, Bleep,
Mm-hmm.
want to change out of cat form and heal to
No.
help my panic attack that I'm having?
Also, the route to go would be up back with the.
Oh, that's
night
right.
fight.
You have to go. Up.
Go save!
That's
Yeah,
like
it's
a room
totally
away.
fine. There's nothing that. You know, I should say there's nothing that will kill him, but not 100% sure about the accuracy of that statement.
That's good.
You did it. I have an air dodge I could probably use right there. Oh well.
Yep. Usually, what we do is just air dash. Which you typically prevents us taking any damage.
I need to go higher up, don't I?
Nope, you're good. Keep going to the left.
Oh yeah, you. What's up?
She gives you an item. I forget which one.
She ran
Not
into
here, of
the
course.
boss fight and slap her in the titty.
Are you gonna go for the black sachet, by the way?
I know
know
what
where
that
to get
is.
It will be in the Pinacotheca.
Yep. I don't remember how to get that at all.
I will remind you then. If you want to go for it, that is.
It's kind of a thing, isn't it?
So,
It was a bit of a meme item because Luna, who used to be the #1 runner of this game, he did an insane run using it.
Mm-hmm.
The black sachet is an item that drastically increases how much damage you do, but will randomly deal damage to you. And
Mm-hmm.
since on insane you have 1 health, he would randomly die in the middle of fights.
Amazing.
sounds like a good challenge run for New Game Plus.
I have 100%
So
of the game,
just-
so I must have gotten it at some point. I just don't remember doing it at all. I probably just never used it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know how shit the Momodora wiki is, the Ivory Box segment for Reverie Under the Moonlight says Ivory Box are collectible items in Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Period.
That's it.
It's not wrong.
That's it.
I mean, that's technically correct.
That is the entire knowledge
Yeah.
base on them.
Bugs made of ivory, supposedly.
Please fuck off.
Yeah,
Thank
some
you.
trouble, buddy.
No!
Oh my gosh. This makes me feel better about every time I miss this cycle.
Every moving platform in this game is awful.
And you're an enemy.
I always forget about this one because it's just like kind of there.
Yeah. Now you can work.
Now I'm a ghost for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, that one is actually the reward for beating Lubella,
Yeah, Lubella
Mhm.
too.
because you can only
beat
access
platform.
the... Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I should probably warp.
And warp now. All I gotta do is much walking.
I want to go to... Where do I want to go?
For the extra boss?
Oh, that's, Monastery.
Yeah.
Marta hates you, bleep.
My
That
phone's
struck him too
saying
far,
stuff.
I think. Oh.
Something is talking in the background.
Where is my phone? Help!
Should I call your phone, buddy?
No, shut up. It's fine.
That's how we deal with problems. We ignore them until they go away.
Oh yeah,
How to be an adult.
ladders.
Yes. So this is a neat fight.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think the clarity shard is the only item I've never gotten on the Bible from the Bible one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's that, and I think there's also an item that makes beeps whenever you're near a hidden item.
Mm-hmm.
That's helpful for your first playthrough.
Yeah, I imagine it would be helpful. I forgot it existed when I was going through getting all the items.
I thought those exploded. Wait, why'd I do that?
Not yet. Phase 1.
I don't remember if I fought this boss.
It's a secret. It's
Yeah.
fun.
I wish they gave her unique things. Just using assault.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get for beating her?
Oops. A shield.
Don't you get the bloodstained tissue? Like you gave her the tissue and you get the bloodstained tissue?
Right. I know she also has a perfect item. I just forget which is the perfect item, which is her normal item.
It gives you a
think at
shield,
least.
doesn't it? Or like some sort of
bloodstained
twirly
tissue?
attack.
Yeah. I don't remember all the rewards for this.
Yeah, I did fight her because I did have the bloodstained tissue.
Wow. Already mentioned me. I'll mention it.
Oh, bloodstained tissue is the item you get for beating her without getting hit,
Oh,
says the Vicky.
see. I don't know. And I would believe it because I got it when I played Insane. But, I don't know.
Don't trust the hero.
Yeah, I have my skepticism. So she has 3 phases in her fight that get progressively more depressing as you go.
Damn it.
Mara's asking why you're even fighting her. Not
Like-
your personal reason, but the lore reason.
Lore-wise,
She started it.
no, lore-wise, we killed her sister, and she wants revenge because she thinks that you and your sister and her sister are conspiring against the queen.
Well, to be fair.
Do you have another item for your passive items now?
Maybe.
You can check.
Might want to use it.
Her sister is Fennel.
Nope.
Okay.
All attacks that swirl are good.
See, Toho's giving me a bit of a visceral reaction every time I see swirling.
It's the swirly lasers that get me. The bullets are
Yep.
fine.
Curvy lasers.
They kill me every time.
Yep.
Don't do the things
Hopefully,
you're doing.
we'll be able to stay close enough to her that we'll see her dialogue in the phase.
Oh, you're doing stuff.
Yeah, she has more attacks.
Wait. I was trying to go closer.
Don't be that close. Just close enough for the dialogue.
Oh, I hope everyone caught the first one. Because we won't be seeing it again.
Poor choir. This fight makes me feel bad every time I see.
It's fine, she's crazy.
Her. But, like, shut up, okay?
This is how bleep transformed into a drum folder. By the way, what is faster? Just shooting arrows as fast as possible or charging it fully?
So once you beat Frida, it's faster to partially charge arrows.
Okay.
You do it as soon as it starts that sort of beeping. That's when you know that it's partially charged.
Please don't, please don't. Oh no! Everything is fine, everything is fine.
Out heal the damage! Out heal the damage!
Got it. Whew. Things
Trophy
for Shiva.
earned.
Yeah, the
He's
game's
not
in
happy.
the game's in 4-3, by the way.
Lovely. It would have
Oh,
been neat
you-
if it had like a border box like Undertale has.
I was hoping
You
it
didn't
would.
get you didn't get an item this time around, so
Yeah, the bloodstained tissue is probably the perfect.
all right.
And now you can go fight my least favorite boss.
Hmm.
Can you have 2 of the bloodstained tissues, or was it just 1?
Just one. If you perfect the boss that you already have the item of,
Mhm.
it will either not drop it or give you more charges.
Does anyone like the next boss?
All right.
No. No, I don't think anyone does. I think everyone dislikes.
I have to remember it first.
Oh, you'll remember.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you tried to no damage it.
Yeah. Especially if you're trying to speedrun and you could really use that item to PB.
I remember there being a boss where you told me that I super want that item and I just got so frustrated I gave up eventually.
That sounds about right. Yeah, the
Mhm.
next boss drops the heavy arrows, which make your arrows deal as much damage as your melee attacks.
Oh, that sounds so good to have.
And the music in this area is super pretty.
It is super good. I love this area. It's my favorite area in the game.
Mhm.
It's my
It's-
least boss in the game.
It's also really good to platform, just in general.
That's a video game syndrome.
Mm-hmm. These birds
Best
by the way.
areas have the worst bosses.
Yep.
You can't have too many good things in one.
I'm just like grinding through everything because I can. I'm just so not used to being able to do it.
Oh, yeah, there's a secret conversation here that you can
Mhm.
over here.
Let's be rude.
I remember that part.
Spill these stealthy cats. I think you missed most of it because of the menuing, but yeah.
That song is very Secret of Mana.
It is. I hadn't thought about it before, but you were right.
Okay, aesthetic over.
Who's the
Mo is
portrait?
asking who that is. The
I
portrait
don't
in the
know.
background with just been in.
This game, there was a Kickstarter for this game, but I don't know if anyone was actually physically added or not in any capacity.
I think, wasn't the game just on Patreon?
No, it was a. I'm pretty sure it was a Kickstarter.
I'm honestly not sure, so... All I know is I'm gonna be in the credits for Minoria, so... Fuck you guys.
We get to find out if one of our friends is still in the credits.
Oh, nice. Oh, is, Deep in it, or...?
He is in the PC version, or at least was at one point. I don't know if he still is or not.
And then the
There
Black
was-
Satchel is there, but you can't get there yet.
There was no Kickstarter for Reverie Under the Moonlight.
Oops.
Well... So I know the end thanks to the Patreon patrons.
Weird.
If I donate to his Patreon now, will I still get in?
I think he's pausing the charges right now, so I don't think so.
Dang.
Okay, don't rush that room.
Just
Don't rush that room.
I'm
dude.
trying!
You're rushing it, though.
Just go fast, easy.
Let me show you how a pro does it.
A proto
Alright.
cat, so.
Discord
Close enough.
stream slowed down for me in that lot of stop roll, and it looked very dramatic.
Like taking damage here, huh? There's a gold money there. You gonna let it go? You gonna pick it up? You let it go to waste? That's 5 whole money, bleep. There's
I'm gonna-
starving people in the grove that could use that money.
I'm gonna be 5 money short, and you're gonna yell at me.
Welcome to Bleep and Doki.
Pocket incentive is 2,000, goodness. I like
What does this do? That's useful.
Indeed it
It makes them almost hit scan, right?
is.
Kind of. It's pretty fast.
2D hits.
Yep, totally does.
Jesus.
Mhm.
I remember this almost being hit scan, that's why I said it. Wasn't even joking. But I think not only do they fly faster, you can also shoot them faster?
That would make sense.
Mhm.
Can you confirm that? Yep.
Hit scan arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I think I want to go up first.
Up would be the way towards the boss
Yeah, so I'm gonna go this way first. Wait.
to get by them. They will crush you if you're not. Told you.
He has enough HP to not care about it. But
I'm
just
trying.
as a small reminder, would you have not picked up those other ones? They would have crushed you.
Yeah. That was one vitality fragment away from death right there.
I don't need it. Oh, triple arrows are super fast. Oh,
I don't even know what hit him.
that skeleton showed you something.
Mm-hmm.
I swear if it's an ivory bug.
Poor
God damn it!
Now I can't pick up anymore.
So in this room, if you hit all the orbs, you'll gain access to the very top.
That's what I want. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something in this area that I super want. Rude. Die.
No, fucking destroy the skeleton.
Mhm.
The sound effect it makes too.
No. Oh, that's a picture. Oops.
Yeah. Until they start moving, they don't have a hitbox.
I'm all the way back here. Oh, okay. I'm just right here. That's fine.
It's fine.
No.
Oh, you're charging them up still.
Well, that's shit.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Things
I saw it
happen.
again on YouTube.
Mistakes
Not
were
only
made.
did the situation itself look like shit, but you also poisoned yourself.
I mean, I might as well have.
Amazing.
I'm just too fast.
And time.
Oh, goodness gracious.
How long have we been going, by the way?
A little over an hour.
Okay.
Oh no, almost 2. Whoops.
World record pace, guys.
World record for bleep %.
My record's under an hour, thank you very much. I shouldn't have come down here right now. Oh well.
I mean, if you were a speedy zoomer, you'd buzz it.
I am not a speedy zoomer.
You forgot the ivory bug.
I don't like
Kill the
skeletons very
skeleton.
much.
Okay.
That's fine, they don't like you either. Alright, don't get freaked out by that picture.
Can
Just
I
keep
not?
moving.
Can I not?
Don't Momodora won this, just keep moving. Yeah.
There you go. Good job. Oh, it's a red skull. I think because you're fucked.
So what's that red skull about?
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think Guardian knows.
That's all I've seen. Also, why is the floor you can jump through on the left?
Another great question. Bleep's gonna fucking die. There we go.
I got
Heal,
it.
you have 4 spell points.
Don't need him.
Was that the item you super wanted?
Oh. No. Didn't want that to happen either.
Are you going for that item again?
No.
Enough?
I'm taking my dodge frustrations out.
You want this. Good job.
Are healing fragments part of the 100% run?
AVIB, yeah, vitality fragments, so they're rated under all vitality fragments.
Mhm.
Is there a proper 100% category?
There is not. It's just right now the 3 category leaderboard are any percent AVIB and New Game Plus.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of the runners been running this game about as long as I have.
Was there anything else up there?
No, just
Okay.
maybe to your left there's more, but that little pack.
Just
I
item of some sort.
think
Let's check it out.
that is
Are you on the speedrunning leaderboards?
me or
Mm-hmm. No, you.
Me. And yes. Just a bug.
Dude, nice. But yeah, I can even link my profile if you're interested.
I have them open right now. I just keep looking for your name.
Oh,
Ah, right. You don't run normal mode. That explains it.
but
No.
Oh, people have been theorizing an all achievement, which would be closer to 100% than AVIB.
Are there in-game achievements, or is it the Steam achievements?
The Steam achievements that it's not like we need the pop-up to know whether people
Mm,
did the correct requirements from.
Now we got
Yeah,
the thing
but
I
I-
really wanted.
doubt it's good for viewing then, is it?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Because
I haven't thought about it
people
too much.
people might have a hard time following it.
Alright.
Alright, super have to not get hit.
Well, it does sound interesting because achievements make you sometimes do really stupid shit.
Yeah. The only things that would be difficult are 100% map completion, pacifist, because in order to do a all achieved run the fastest, would have to play on insane.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
You alright there, buddy?
No. I was like red room away, wasn't I?
Yeah, before you can... Well, no, that would be 2 screens away. But still, usually by the time we make it there, that is considered safe. But,
Again, what is your name on the leaderboards?
I run under doki.
Ah, okay. Just so I can grab the link and send it to Bleep so he can post it in the description later.
Oh.
No.
No? Oh.
Bitch, you gonna.
I haven't seen this section of the Pentecostic this many times back to back since I was first running insane.
It's a study session.
Here is the VOD of the Insane Run. I'm also gonna post it in the chat for people who are interested. So just me. Oop.
The insane run now after I could do a bit better. Because that one's, I think, 3 months old at this point.
Well, the leaderboards say 4, so yeah. But easy mode, you got 21 days ago.
Yeah, that one's relatively new.
Can't wait to watch these. And have like 30 PDFs open on the site because I have an exam on Friday.
When don't you have an exam?
Bitch, I wish I knew. I just want it to be over at this point.
Good.
Hooray. Let's warp.
Where are we warping to?
Is it this side or is it the other side?
I think I took
It's
a
probably the other
total of 53 exams in my bachelor,
Damn.
and right now in my master's degree I have so far I think taken about 20 to 25-ish.
Damn. That is rough.
That's
You
engineering
do
for
that.
you.
That'll do it.
So we got sealed wind.
Oh yeah. I was wondering what you were doing.
It does that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
No other purpose.
Yep. It does do damage.
Mhm.
Not a lot of damage, but it does do damage.
I thought it also was used for an event or something,
Nope.
because you got it so early and that was not used to active items yet. Aside from the healing items.
No use at all.
Oh.
So we're going for true end here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you have to use the wind to get to the windmill to get to this, and that turns our leaf into a hibiscus leaf somehow. And now our attack's stronger.
Yeah.
That's the event I meant with the windmill.
Yeah, that's what we were joking about.
Oh, you were joking about it, you bitches.
I was using it as I said no.
Oh, you were?
Yep. And we need that to unlock the true end.
Yeah, if you kill the queen without using the powered up leaf, she just dies,
Mhm.
which is not our end goal.
Yeah, this one. It sends us all the way back here though, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's usually why speedrun wise don't grab the upgrade until Cursed Castle,
Mhm.
because then we can just warp back to exactly where we were.
Oh, that's smart. Early roll.
Imagine rolling early. This post is brought to you by Late Rolling Gang. What could go wrong? So, how
We
many attempts do you think Lupiar and Magnolia are gonna take you?
I don't want to think about it.
Doors locked.
That's right.
Until...
Don't worry, there is a section we can skip. Just not here.
So
there a
does the
secret
leaf
concern?
also upgrade your damage?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Doubles it?
I don't know if it's double, but it does increase it. I'm not sure by how much. But...
Alright. Because the wiki says some. Let me read out the fresh spring leaf wiki for you.
Can't wait.
Do you want to edit the fresh spring leaf wiki page? Because the page doesn't exist.
Amazing.
It has a it has a clickable link in the key items section. You can click on it, but it sends you to the editor like it's expecting of you. Yeah, you want it, you write it.
Oh, we're here.
All right,
Hmm.
Loop Magnolia time.
All right, this
Let's
is
see if I
a
remember this.
this is a boss.
Yep.
Is there cheese in this fight?
Um,
Kind of.
Ah, I totally do remember this, but I don't remember it as being.
See, the issue with Loop and Magnolia is that
Mhm.
Lupiar has a very special ability called dodge rolling.
Right!
So she can decide just whenever she wants. I don't want to take damage. I'm not feeling it.
Oh.
Usually, you use the Bachman patches before the fight, but I'm assuming you bleeped it because you wanted to read the dialogue.
She sounds like a huge pain in the ass for
Yes, I can.
speedruns.
You also can't
Yeah.
arrow her, so that's.
Yeah, she's immune to arrows. You have to melee.
You're also being
What,
attacked by your
I-
friend the entire time.
Perfect world scenario. She doesn't roll. She just gets hit by the Bachman patches. You dash up to her and Sparse Thread kills her. And then Magnolia free. Rarely ever, though, does she decide to behave scenario.
I guess I don't have harsh feelings for this fight because I didn't never speedrun this.
that would do it.
Yeah.
Luckily, from playing this
If-
on Insane enough, I've gotten used to.
If you're not
being
worried
brave
about
besides stuff.
if you're not worried about no damaging, it's not so bad. But
Mhm.
Yeah, it's still not easy, mind you, but it is significantly easier than God fucking damn it. Why did you roll 3 times? It's actually possible to roll 4 times, which, if you started casting Bachman patches like you do when you speedrun, if she decides to roll 4 times, you cannot avoid that.
oops, don't do that.
See,
I think-
Magnolia is supposed to be the free part of the fight.
Oh yeah, because you can actually arrow her,
Yeah,
and then she teleports behind you.
Nice. yeah, no.
It's nothing personal, kid.
Oh!
I saw that dodge roll into the wall.
Oops. Just kill me. Just kill me.
I remember doing this quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
You're a big goober.
I guess I can actually do the thing I'm supposed to do with that.
I'm curious to see how the queen is going to go.
The queen's not really a hard fight for me, but it still might take me a few attempts. Oh,
Yeah, you want to try to use it in between the last 2 arches. Before the fight, that is. Once it starts, you gotta be a little bit more crafty about where you use it.
I don't want to use that.
Hey, got her.
That's what
You're
we
the
were
first
seeing
to
called
try.
shit, damn it.
Oh well.
You gotta do it.
That's how you do that part.
So the last 2 arches, not quite there,
Oh.
but it's hard to explain. I can take a snapshot real quick.
Okay, buddy, time to heal.
No, we got high.
Oops. She's having a tantrum. It's fine.
She is.
Is that the
Hey,
speedrunner
Millie.
dream?
That's not the speedrun strat, no.
Millie is here!
Millie!
That's very different from the speedrun strat.
Wait, no.
Wait, did you poison yourself or does she poison you?
She poisoned
Her
me.
dagger poisons you.
Okay.
Do your little zappy thing.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay.
Only 3 times. That could have gone much worse. I hate you.
Hate me?
No, her.
Magnolia's fine. She's good.
Oh yeah, I probably want to go down first, don't I?
Yeah, there's a drawbridge.
That was a drawbridge.
Castle. Oh.
Casually ignore the spikes. I hate these enemies, by the way.
They do deal a lot of damage.
Does the queen also drop an item if you no-hit her?
Yes.
Oh,
She
wait,
does.
doesn't she
It's
drop the...
it's just for lore.
Yeah, it's a key item, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mistakes
My
were
bad.
made.
So Karst Castle casually is the hardest area in the game because it's just full of all of the hardest enemies.
Mhm.
So like you have the bomb beetles that deal a shit ton of damage. You have the skeletons that deal a shit ton of damage. You have the little drinking ribs that move around randomly and deal more damage than imps. You got a few higher powered witches. You have the fire mages, and then the layout is not all in your face.
What the fuck hit me?
Spikes at the ceiling.
Oh, so
Or
don't
actually,
so don't jump there.
not as human at least.
Whoa. That was some kickback.
Bonk, bonk.
Hold on one sec.
I'll be right back.
Hey,
To scan arrows. I'm glad that spikes still deal Momodora 1 levels of damage.
I think someone round with the game maker values and found that they deal 4 million damage. So it's not instant kill. You can technically survive it.
Wait, how much damage again?
4 million,
Huh.
which I'm pretty sure is the random number already indexed. Because it's like, this is significantly larger than we'll ever get.
It's Game Maker's version of Infinity.
Well, see, Game Maker does have kill function, he just didn't use it.
He wanted you to suffer.
He wanted to throw in a big number. Why not?
Duck. Duck.
I was giving him a chance.
It was a problem.
You were just shooting arrows very close to him in hopes he will get a cold from the air passing by.
The skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
You gonna do the shortcut?
I sure am.
Cool.
This game's mean, so am I. Alright, so if you're here, normally you need to go back and all the way up and around to hit a switch to move this, but the switch is actually on the screen right above you, so you can just hit it with that.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. And that section
Makes it
isn't
a-
annoying, so fuck that.
Oh yeah, it is really difficult.
Hey, the moon changed color.
It does that.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What?
Fucking witches. This is the, actually I don't even know why this is here, because you need to have the air dash to get past.
Yeah.
In most other Metroidvanias, that would be a, do you have this item checkpoint.
Right.
But you don't even get here without that item.
Mhm.
Oh wait, you could. Is it required before? I don't think it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Because you need
dash is
the
giving you
thing.
the crown fragment.
Oh. It's the, hey, remember you have this tutorial.
Yeah.
I think it actually is, because I remember
Oh no.
being there and then remembering that I have the air dash. I used it very frequently the moment after I got it, and then didn't use it for a long, long time.
So, if you do put her to rest, you get a flower whose name I always forget because Korean. But we never got to hang out with Kath.
Aww.
Passive.
And that gives us a full heal.
I think you're able to. That one only gives you one charge, but there's one other one in the game, so you'll have 3 charges.
Mm-hmm. This one.
Melly, you should totally watch the video on demand for this.
Or Kath.
I like the boss coming up.
The Clone Angel?
Mm-hmm. It's neat.
Yes.
And it's literally just Vermilia.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say it though.
Alright, the gimmick to this one is there's multiple of them, and the lowest one is the one that you have to hit.
A fun fact about that is that's not intentional.
I love
Game
that story.
Maker.
So Arden made the object for the real one differently in Game Maker. So obviously every time it appears it will have the same sort of height, but the height of all of them changes depending on the phase of effect. But he also didn't think through that because he used an object for the real one different from the others, that it will always be the lowest because of how he programmed that object.
And yeah.
Luckily, he kept it in.
So if you
Yeah, I
miss,
think otherwise
it
it's
shoots
a
like
pain of
fish.
Keep on going. Oh, you finished. Alright, cool.
Wait, what?
I think the other tell is whenever he does an attack, it blinks red instead of white.
Yeah, That's the intended way to figure out which one to go.
That's a pain in the ass.
Sometimes it's a little difficult to tell when they have one or two that are really, really close to the same height.
So tell us about this room, Tatsu.
So this one's where we do the yeet. What you can do there is, as a cat, hit the fire mage once so that she inches off the platform, then double into her, and then dash onto the next screen.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's only doable on difficulties where you can take damage, so you can't do it on insane.
Oh, you don't have enough health at that point on insane?
No. On insane, we keep HP the whole game.
You're insane.
We just gotta be good.
I thought I could make that jump.
And as a cat, you can't a human.
So you like that mini boss, right?
Yeah, it's a nice
That's
boss.
good.
Quite a bit.
That just gasp of your terror.
I'll go back and actually save this time.
Can you even?
You gotta go for the yeet. It's really easy. Trust me. Never miss it.
Isn't there an area where you jump down and you can't jump back up again? Right before this room?
No,
There shouldn't be.
Alright.
you can super run back.
Yeah, because I have a save for practicing the yeet that is right before the angel. But without the angel, because I don't want to fight her every time I want to practice the yeet.
So the angel was never introduced to us and has no dialogue, right?
Right, she's just there.
You also don't get an item if you know
A
damage.
little tagged on.
It's a neat gimmick, at least. See ya, Marta.
Good night.
Or at least yeah. At least
I think she
I'm
will
assuming
continue
I'm-
watching us from bed.
Oh.
Yeah, don't hop that way. Ah, you can walk back that way. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Used like 50 healing items? Okay, never mind.
Go for the yeet.
She's dizzy as fuck now. Shut up.
What?
Oh. Skeleton friend. You're taking my anger at the game very personally.
You had the weed number and then you lost it. How dare you collect more
Oh
money?
no. Everything is fine.
You only win if you get 6,969.
No, you need 69,420. That's the real end goal of the game.
You won.
That's a lot. That's a lot of frames of animation.
What, 69,420?
No, if each one has like 12 frames. Or whatever it was.
Oh, the ivory bugs?
hmm
Yeah, each one has 20.
This elevator ride is very mean.
I mean, it's fine.
So on Final Fantasy XIV, there is this tool called FF logs, where you can check how much damage you did compared to others in certain boss fights.
Uh-huh.
And you also get a ranking for your percentile. So if you're in the 90th percentile, you're better than 90% than
Right.
the rest of the players. And our buddy got got the 69th percentile and he beat the game.
Nice.
Good game.
I just wish that FF logs in that respect, every time it says that somebody has the 69th percentile, they deal nice damage. Instead of what do I know, 7,000 something.
Alright, here we are, final boss.
Nice.
Speaking of cars, he's a pain in the dick in this speed.
I forget how to do her casually. Does it?
Just sort of hit her. In between attacks, make sure because she doesn't attack that she's probably bottom whenever she's at her normal height. I love her theme.
I believe you're not too healthy. Okay, never mind.
Oh, she does that.
Yep, why are you rolling back into it?
Because panic.
Because I can. I figured that out at one point, and I do it every time, or at least try to.
The wiki says that the jump attack deals more damage than the first attack of the combo.
Yeah,
Cool.
the wiki is correct. You have flowers, right?
Mm-hmm. Good call.
You want to use them?
By the way, she's bouncing through the room right now, so take care.
Just roll. There you go.
I didn't have the help to be fancy. Oh, she still hurts you.
Yeah, her hitbox is there until the second attack.
This woman would never hurt you, by the way.
What you can do while this attack is going on is charge your arrows while you can't hit. So that by the time that you can hit, you have charge arrows.
Oh.
I think her second phase I only beat with arrows and I never meleeed her.
Ideally, in a speed run, you kill her off. This fight is deceptively difficult if you ever see it. It may seem like we all have our shit together on our button line, but boy,
Right, explodey thingy. That one hurts a lot.
Oh yeah.
yeah. The last phase.
Hooray.
And that's the optional phase you get with the leaf, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. The game would
this
be
is,
over at this point if we didn't have the leaf.
Right. So bad ending wise, Kaho just kills the queen there. Good ending though, we're approaching it.
By the way, they took half your health.
Uh-huh. Oops.
And that took the rest.
I didn't even use this last time, so I might as well just have the bellflower.
And don't forget Bachman patches phases.
Mm-hmm. I could probably
And the
Konami
very-
code her last phase too.
Yeah.
Oh. Little pro tip from Bleep, don't walk directly into attacks. You want to hear that from a speedrunner.
So I typically get a lot of hate for this opinion, but I am the Queen's theme.
Oops.
Wait, what about the Queen's theme?
It's my favorite song in the game.
That's fine.
Most people are on the Partners Dance is the best song. Which, sure, it's a good song, don't get me wrong. But
That's Fennel's theme.
yeah.
It is very good though. It's the trailer music as well.
Yeah.
Oh. I love triangles.
I like how you almost got it. Try.
God damn it, bleep!
Everything is fine.
Please don't forget the heal.
Poison takes a while to wear off, even though it doesn't do much damage.
Mhm.
On hard, it's a death sentence if you get hit by with default health.
Mhm.
On insane, it's a death sentence if you poison yourself.
Sure.
That would be a really stupid way. It would actually be a good way to teach you to stay away from your own arrows.
Yeah. Do you want to use those first, buddy?
I don't think I have it. Oh, I do. I forgot to equip this. I'm busy.
Whenever I give Bleep serious time during boss fights,
Mhm.
and he dies, he does the most audible fuck noise that you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very
Forget
cute.
about fuck. Cute.
Yeah, just you wait.
Hey now. I've learned from the past. I've learned from the past. Aw. I forgot she explodes from the middle.
Oh, that wasn't the noise. But it's okay.
First of all.
You might want to permanently change your equipment.
Mhm. There we go.
I think if you're not going to use it, otherwise you can use the picture thingy on the first phase. No, not first phase, second phase when she does the swirly attack on the sides.
Yeah. Usually the backup strat for if we don't get heavy arrows is to use pocket patches and Star Strat on her second phase.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, those things hurt. I don't remember them hurting them so much.
Yeah. It's the last boss. It's mostly easy.
That's not very Souls-like of you.
Wait.
The last.
This is going
Souls
poorly.
bosses. The last Souls game bosses are usually the easiest in the games.
Yeah.
Or one of the easiest, not the easiest.
I would say
Just-
casually, the queen is typically easy. It's
Mhm.
just Bleep's having some trouble here.
I've never had this much trouble with the queen before. I'm making it
I
exciting.
never spent those 5 minutes in a race fighting the queen. Never ever. Nope.
Good thing you like the song.
I really like the song. I only get to hear like 10 seconds of it. Usually.
I didn't walk directly into the triangle. I'm learning.
He's evolving.
Mindy says she's totally fine with stream lasting longer.
Wait, no.
So when you attack towards the left,
Uh-huh.
they are further away from you. When
Uh-huh.
when you attack facing the right, when you attack
Oh.
facing the
I did not know that.
yeah.
Wait.
Do they always fall from the left to the right?
No. Depending on the direction you face.
Alright, cool.
Fuck, too early.
It's fine. You're fine.
What the hell, my healing items? I got this. God.
Wait for it to fade away, please.
No! I want her dead! No. Yay. If I had accomplished it any other time, she would have been dead by now.
So, did anybody ever tell the developer that he spelled a curse wrong?
I'm sure someone did. Don't worry about it. Also, a full melee combo here is more damage than jump attack.
Oh, I didn't know you could regular melee.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
Nah.
So, Konami code?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can use the fairy anytime now.
I will do that once I am in the one phase
Once you
again.
feel safe.
Yeah, like right now. Can't see shit.
There you go.
I know video games.
Release your arrows, you'll kill her.
Yay!
And time.
So yeah, this is what our mission was.
Cool.
So this is a canonical ending, and the Minoria ending is like a spin-off, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Maria ending, Queen died. So did everyone else, and the first continued to dead.
Mhm. I've never beat the PS4 version before, so trophy, yay. Yeah, so this is why I didn't do hard mode. At least on stream.
Let's see if Thetis is still there.
Yeah. I'm super curious.
Oh wait, that's the PS4 version.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm curious. I mean, Playism still published this version, so he should
Mhm.
still be there. Enjoy the credits theme.
Credit name is very good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the Momodora series until the new one comes out in a week or two, something like that.
Well, in 6 days specifically.
Damn.
Next
Is
Tuesday.
upon us. And yeah, if you are at all interested in watching more of this game, tomorrow there's going to be 2 Momodora races on the speed gaming channels. I'm going to be in one of them.
Oh, I wasn't reading. Did anyone catch Deep?
Oh shit.
Yep, he's there.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, continue plugging.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be in one of the races. There's going to be another one happening almost simultaneously.
Cool.
It's going to be an any percent easy tournament. In a little, I'll probably even start a stream to practice a little because it's been a few days since I did easy. So yeah.
Where can we catch the races?
Let me check which channel we'll be on.
Oh, it is Patreon. Okay.
Yeah. We don't know yet. But, this is the schedule page. Let us know which channels it'll be on. Eventually.tm. Last time I was on the Made Fiend Gaming channel with my internet being dreadful and me having 2 really bad runs.
Nice.
So that was cool.
Well, I hope I've showed you all the stuff not to do.
Yeah. I took note.
Alright, so did you say you're going to practice?
Yeah, in just a bit, I'm probably gonna like munch on something, then drink water.
Cool.
But, yeah. I'm gonna be doing any percent easy runs because I have a race tomorrow, and I haven't practiced in a week.
Perfect.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. Oh,
If
thank
you have
you.
the time, ping me on the streaming channel so I can watch you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure thing.
All right. Well, thank you a lot for joining us.
Of course, it was a pleasure being here.
And-
Plug yourself in the chat right now.
Sure.
So-
Let me grab a link. Only one real important one.
So Millie has more streams to watch.
Yeah. So there is where I'll be playing it the same game but on an easier difficulty and exceptionally faster.
I love the
Alright.
runs just because of how hilariously easy the bosses go down.
Yep. After Lubella 1, it is very free.
All right. Well, thank you guys for both being on. And I'll add your stream stuff to the description, so be sure to check out Tatsu.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next time. This weekend, the Minoria won't be out yet, so I don't know what I'm going to stream yet, but we'll find out.
Adeline,
Oh, that's a good idea.
you're welcome.
All right. See ya, everyone. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
See you then.